I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny.
Now the mod we're gonna be taking a look at next adds in an incredibly interesting suit of armor, custom tailored to one of the most secretive factions of the Commonwealth. So if you enjoy incredibly unique looking armors, badass sounding names, and don't mind your character looking
Extra thick!
then I highly recommend checking out this mod. Now, the Heavy Institute Armor Corpus Praesidium mod adds in a brand new, custom-made suit of heavy armor into the Commonwealth, heavily themed after the Institute. The armor itself provides the user with an obscene amount of protection in terms of ballistic damage, energy damage, and even radiation resistance. Now, the Institute is by far one of the most interesting and badass factions in the entirety of Fallout 4, and even had the potential to become one of the most iconic factions in the entire series. But when it comes to their armors and gear, it can be quite underwhelming. That is why usually I would heavily recommend downloading a mod such as this, since it should spice up your game just a little bit, as well as heavily improve the entirety of the Institute faction. However, when taking another look at this armor, I had some second thoughts. The design itself is absolutely fucking insane, but the graphics can be somewhat lacking both in terms of texture and mesh quality. Now the armor itself can be purchased over at the Institute, and the mod maker even included 3 unique styles for this armor, and that being the Emendator, the Ideum, and the Persecutores armor. And my god, those are by far some of the most badass sounding names I've ever seen made for a Fallout 4 mod. I mean, they sound like something straight out of the Warhammer 40k universe. As well as the armor will even spawn on high-ranking synths, such as coursers and synth leaders, if you did not side with the Institute but still want to obtain this armor. Now, even though this might not exactly be the most aesthetically pleasing armor ever made, the mod maker has compensated by making this one of the strongest and most overpowered armors available in the game. As well as, I mean, come on, just look at that fat fucking ass. If nothing else, this armor is at least
Extra
And when it comes to customization, the mod maker honestly went all out, seeing as how you could attach a plethora of augmentations to each and every single limb on this outfit. And if you don't enjoy the default design, the mod maker even provides you with the option to switch out the camo, making this armor look a little bit darker, more sinister, and a whole lot more menacing. In the Commonwealth, people are pretty weary of the Institute, and I mean, I get it. All they do is hide underground, sneak around town, and abduct people, just like my Uncle Terry. But as soon as they see an ass like this trotting its way through the wasteland, they'll be sure to rethink their opinions of the Institute. Because I think we can all agree that nothing sways people more than a thick fucking booty. You actually enjoyed watching this video and would like to watch more, then subscribe to the channel. As always, my name is Nagi, you've been watching Trollin' Bros. Until next time guys, I'll see ya!